Jamie Lee Curtis has long been a Hollywood enigma, a screen queen turned versatile powerhouse, whose career spans over 4 decades of iconic roles, from the knife-wielding Laurie Strode in Halloween to the multiverse-hopping Evelyn Wong in Everything Everywhere All at Once. At 67, with an Oscar under her belt and a shelf full of accolades, Curtis commands respect not just for her performances but for her unapologetic candor. She's the actress who'll discuss aging, addiction recovery, and the absurdities of fame with the same disarming humor that made her a star in comedies like Trading Places. Recently, at the glitzy premiere of her latest film, Ella McCay in Los Angeles, Curtis dropped a bombshell that sent ripples through Tinseltown. She's done with self-imposed retirements, but retirement itself looms on the horizon. "I am done self-retiring. But no, of course I'll retire," she told reporters, her voice a mix of resolve and reflection. This isn't a dramatic exit stage left. It's a thoughtful meditation on legacy, longevity, and the industry's cruel math of age. The premiere buzzed with A-listers, flashing cameras, and the scent of designer perfumes, but Curtis stole the show with her introspective revelations. Dressed in a sleek black gown that echoed her classic elegance, she chatted with People magazine about a recent sit-down with Today Show host Willie Geist. There, she'd quipped about having probably claimed retirement 4 times before, each a false alarm born of exhaustion or epiphany. But this time the context cuts deeper. Curtis invoked her parents, Janet Leigh and Tony Curtis, titans of the golden age whose stardom lit up screens in films like Psycho and Some Like It Hot. The context of that statement was, "I watched my parents, who loved this industry, who were megastars. I'm a little minor Twilight," she joked self-deprecatingly, acknowledging her own Twilight phase. Yet, the levity masked heartbreak. They were mega in their era, and they were denied access to the very thing they loved to do, which was the movies, acting in the movies. And I watched both of them lose that life force because of aging and just getting older. They just didn't have those opportunities, and it was heartbreaking. Janet Leigh's shower scene in Psycho, 1960, typecast her forever, while Tony Curtis battled personal demons amid fading roles. Their daughter, born into this whirlwind in 1958, vowed to defy the script. Curtis's own path was forged in rebellion. Debuting in Halloween, 1978, at 19 she became horror's final girl, subverting tropes with wit and grit. But horror was just the start. The 1980s saw her shine in rom-coms like True Lies, 1994, where she balanced stunts and sass opposite Arnold Schwarzenegger. Motherhood, with daughters Annie and Allegra, plus son Thomas via husband Christopher Guest since 1984, grounded her, leading to selective roles that honored her family life. Her sobriety journey, detailed in her 2021 memoir The Beauty Playbook, revealed a woman who clawed back from pills and perfectionism. "Aging is not for sissies," she often says, a mantra born from watching her parents dim. Curtis's retirement musings arrive as Ella McCay gears up for its December 12, 2025 release, a dramedy where she plays Helen McCay, a mother navigating loss and reinvention. Directed by up-and-comer Lila Neprash, the film explores generational bonds, mirroring Curtis's own life. "Helen's got that fire I recognize," Curtis shared, hinting at parallels to her parents' unfulfilled dreams. Hollywood's ageism is no secret. Women over 50 snag just 22% of speaking roles, per the USC Annenberg Inclusion Initiative. Men like Tom Hanks thrive into their 60s. Women? They're gracious exits or grandmas. Curtis bucks this, fresh off Freaky Friday 2, a sequel 20 years in the making. Yet she admits the toll, the life force, that spark, it's what I chase, but at what cost? Reflecting on her parents' twilight years, Curtis paints a poignant picture. Tony, dead at 85 in 2010, retreated to painting after roles dried up. Janet, gone in 2004 at 77, advocated for typecasting reform till the end. "They were denied," Curtis repeats, voice cracking. Her own minor Twilight self-assessment? A nod to privilege. She's had everything everywhere. 2022, her Oscar-winning turn as a laundromat mom saving the multiverse. That role, at 63, shattered barriers, grossing $143 million on a $25 million budget and earning universal praise. "I was the older Asian woman in a story not about my pain," she marveled, crediting Daniels, the directing duo, for vision. But post-Oscar offers surged, then plateaued. "It's a young man's game," she quips, echoing industry lore. Curtis's done isn't defeat, it's agency. She's directed shorts, authored children's books like Today I Feel Silly, and championed adoption through her work with organizations like the ABA. Retirement, for her, means selective passion projects, not obsolescence. I'll act till the phone stops ringing, she laughs, but her eyes betray wisdom. Peers like Meryl Streep, who retired from theater in 2023, inspire her. Meryl chooses, that's the goal. For Curtis, it's about legacy, mentoring via her production company, Comet Pictures, and using fame for good, anti-trafficking with the Children's Hospital Los Angeles. As Ella McCay hits screens, Curtis embodies Helen's arc, from grief to grace. Trailers tease tear-jerking monologues on time's theft, resonating with fans who followed her 45-year run. Social media buzzes. #JamieLee Forever trends with tributes from co-stars like Michelle Yeoh. She's the blueprint, Yeoh posted. Curtis's honesty disarms. No Botox boasts, just wrinkles earned. Her marriage to Guest, a mockumentary maestro, grounds her, 45 years of quiet support amid her spotlight. In Hollywood's churn, Curtis's plan is revolutionary. Retire on her terms, not the town's. I am done chasing youth, hello Wisdom's encore. As she exits the premiere arm in arm with Guest, she whispers to a reporter, the best roles are the ones we write ourselves. For a woman who screamed through slashers and saved universes, that's no small promise. Her story? A masterclass in graceful gear shifting, proving icons don't fade, they refract.